All right, Airheads, welcome to our yearly recap. We're going to do this every March if we can. The first question is, what are the top 3 tricks you can do right now? Starting with John Duke.
It would probably have to be double backflip. It becomes easier, but for us right now, it's a difficult move. And
You can do it?
Have you landed?
I've not
Okay,
landed.
so the send of it.
He sent
I've
it.
sent it, but I would say that's the most impressive trick send that I've done. Another impressive trick that I can do would probably be double front flip on a trampoline. Lots of doubles. Double front flip is harder just because you can't really see where you're landing. But last trick, probably just like a standing back tuck on ground. Standing back tucks are easy once you start to like practice them a lot. But in the beginning, it like takes a toll on your ankles and you need to get height and it's really technical. So those would probably be my top 3.
For my top 3 hardest tricks, I'm going back jump full, backflip 720. That's obviously on trampoline. Standing full on air mat. That took a while to get, and it takes a really specific kind of technique. And my front flip on hard ground, because I'm really consistent at it, and that takes kind of a lot of practice to get to.
I do very little tricking or flips, but I would say side flip, back flip on air mat, and front half on air mat. I don't do much.
Our next topic or question is going to be your favorite 3 clips that you got this year.
Oh man!
Starting with me.
We'll start with Graham this time for no reason.
So my number 3 on the list would be, I don't know which order I was going to do. I have to figure this out on the spot.
No specific order.
No specific order. We'll say my I'll call it my dumpster line. That sounds weird, but I incorporated a dumpster in the line. It was pretty sweet. My second favorite, not necessarily second favorite, but one of the 3 would be my dyno insert clip, because I can't describe it, and then my 7'4" rail pre, like outside.
I'm gonna go again in no specific order. I had a double front flip at Defy where I just stuck it. I didn't bounce or anything. I just stuck a double front flip. So that's one of my favorite 3 clips. My standing full on air mat, I love how it looks. I want to get it on hard ground because it just looks so clean. And then today I did a line that I really like that I think looked good. It was a game of add-on, so we'll just call it my add-on line. Those would be my 3 clips. John?
Yeah, those are good. To start it off, I've been trying to work a cork a lot, and earlier this year I sent a cork on a trampoline. Didn't kick at all, but I spun really fast for some reason. Insert clip, and it was kind of cool. So I really liked that clip. Secondly, we have another clip. It's a run. Probably our favorite spot for parkour, and I really liked the run. Got it clean. Insert clip again, but that one for sure. And lastly, had to be my side full slide ×3 down
Colorado parkour at its best.
Exactly. It was really fun to do that, although my hip did hurt a lot after.
I do, if I can make fun of your corkscrew real quick, that wasn't a corkscrew. He did land a corkscrew. I'm going to start this one, and then we're going to go John Graham. This is going to be our top 3 goals for the next year until March. My top 3 goals: standing full on ground. Obviously, I think I have it. I've worked it on springboard, and I need to just get back in the gym and work on it again. Corkscrew on ground is going to go in there as well. I think I have it. If I just focus, I can get it. And then I'm going to go double backflip on trampoline, obviously. For my 3rd goal that I want to get this year.
A standing double backflip coming your way.
No.
Yeah, those are good. For me, man, one of them's got to be B-twist. I've been working that one a lot, and it's a really cool spinny trick. And I've done it before on trampoline, but it's really hard to do on ground. So I'm really wanting to work on that. Another one would definitely be cork. I've been trying to train that a lot, and it's super awesome. Looks really flashy. Really want to work on that. And lastly, man, it's really hard to decide, but I'm pretty sure I would like to learn some sort of like cart something, like cart full, cart.
Okay, John, goals have to be specific.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Don't.
What? I mean, like,
Well, how are you going to know if you accomplished it?
If you learn some form of
if I
cart
learn
thing,
some sort of cart.
So what will you accept? When we're watching this back,
some sort
cart
of cart.
full will be acceptable.
Cart full will be acceptable. Cart front will be acceptable. Cart backflip, back tuck. Yeah,
Like the helicopter cartwheel thing.
yeah. Cart.
My 3 goals: side flip on ground. Some form of castaway or palm flip,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I want that too.
and
Not as bad though.
either back flip or front flip. Probably both, but I'd say more front flip actually.
Now we're gonna go to
We're gonna start-
John's favorite category:
Oh shoot.
biggest fail.
Why
John,
don't we
what-
just stay with John this whole one?
I think
What you got?
I think I'm the only one who fails here. I mean, there really isn't that many fails, and if they are, they're not very consequential for these two, because they're safe and they do things and think about them. Me, on the other hand, I was blessed with a gift. Maybe I was blessed. I don't know. Anyways, I just send stuff without thinking as much. Probably the biggest fail of the year would be pretty recent when I butt dropped the front flip off of a rail and just got really bad whiplash.
A little bit of a story behind this. He didn't tell us, he didn't tell anyone he was going to do this. In fact, he himself didn't know until he stuck it on the rail and started to lean forward. Am I correct here?
Also, I'm pretty sure that was his first ever rail pre.
So I'm assuming you all saw that video of me failing my front flip. I just wanted to let you know I can do a front flip. So I'm going to show you right now.
Can you?
Actually, believe it or not, the same day before that happened, we have some little rail trainers down here for parkour, and I had the brilliant idea of doing a side flip off of them. And yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
Didn't go well.
splatted that one pretty good on the floor. It's
That
pretty
one wasn't as bad.
Yeah, the other one did a lot.
The good thing about those fails is like side flip, front flip fails, quick recovery, nothing serious.
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
What you got?
Mine would be, I have a couple, like, they're not necessarily fails, they're just like funny clips from my dyno attempt.
How do you mean technically?
I had a big one that wasn't on camera, but basically there was a super trampoline at Defy, and there was a railing, and I haven't done rail prees, and my goal wasn't to stick it, it was to like bounce back off of it. In a dream world, I'd be leaning about this far back, and I clipped my heels, ripped my favorite shirt, and my butt slammed on the ground. Like normally when you fall, it happens in slow motion, but it definitely wasn't. It was way quicker, and the whole park went dead quiet. I mean, like I couldn't sit down for like 3 weeks.
There was a double Kong, double cat pass that I messed up at Defy. I just basically got so much height on the first one that I couldn't reach my my surface on the second one, and like it turned into like a dive roll, like 6-7 foot dive roll. I was completely upside down.
The only issue is that
I landed on a trampoline, but I did like bend my shoulder backwards and it hurt for like a while. It actually still kind of hurts,
I remember
but
that
that's
now.
fine.
That one was
Yeah.
kind of funny,
So-
actually.
I'm the least fail prone person here. I'm literally gonna die this year now that I
Actually-
said that.
Actually, I just remembered another one that probably should be mentioned as well. There was a time where I thought that Kong Gainer was a good idea, and I thought
this
I
is
could do
good.
it.
Oh, we do have that on video.
Yeah.
He really, really eventually wants to get a Kong Gainer, but he's so far from it right now that he shouldn't be thinking about it.
I-
We have to remind him like once a week, like, hey, maybe wait to do that trick.
Yeah.
And we're the Airheads. This is our yearly update video. We'll look back on it next year.